Hey, good morning, everyone. Sunday the 2nd of August, 2020. Man, this is going to be such a difficult video trying to tie this all in a short period of time, tie it all together. I don't want to see you guys see me struggling with my notes or sucking on the end of a cigarette to relieve the stress. Yep, I've said it before. It happens all the time. How come you went so religious on your videos, Dave? You know, they were fun to watch before you got into that biblical religious stuff. I've said it before, people. Masonry is a religion of symbols. It is signs and symbols that rule the world, not laws and words. You know, we've talked about these things. The strong delusion is going to be coming up in one of these parts. It'll come to that point. You know, I've talked about the Admiralty and the Maritime, the BIRTH certificate, and the nautical BERTH, birth as in birthing canal. How come judges, Catholic priests, and graduates wear the black robes? And furthermore, on the graduates, look at that stupid mortarboard. What's that square thing on top of your head, dude? And what does that signify? Ask them, they don't know. Religious Masonic symbols, concealed in plain view, people. They're everywhere, but we have been taught not to see it. We'll get to those pictures here. But look at the title of this video. In all capitals, is this English or ASL? Now, what in the hell's ASL? People, ASL is American Sign Language. You know what that is, right? Yeah, you see Governor Doug Gates on his Monochrona fireside chats with the woman. Man, she's good at it. Does all them finger maneuvers to convert his verbal language into sign language. But however, it's so much more than that. ASL, or American Sign Language, is a written language also. Go to the Chicago Manual of Styles, and I'm sure you have one laying there in your shelf somewhere. 17th edition on page, get this, people, 666. This is writing in all capitals. It's the new code. Yeah, did you ever wonder why certain things are printed in all capitals? Look at that picture. Werner von Braun. It serves two purposes. Like I said, it declares the firmament, but he's in all capitals. They put him on the tombstones in all capitals because it's the hidden dead world, the underworld you claim to be part of. They assume because you haven't told them otherwise. You believe that his name in all capitals is English. It's on your driver's license too, people. It's also on court documents. Let's go to the picture of President Trump, and it's not significant about him. What's he standing in front of? Why, hell, Dave, that's the American flag. It is, huh? The American flag with gold fringe? That's the American flag? Or is that a Jolly Roger? Is that the flag of Maritime? Is that the flag of the Admiral? Because tell you what, people, the flag law is codified in Title 4, United States Code, Section 1, flag, stripes, and stars on. I'm going to read it to you. It's real quick now. If I could get that window to pop up again. Here we go. The flag of the United States shall be 13 horizontal stripes, alternate red and white, and the Union flag shall be 48 stars, white in a blue field. Now that was as of July 30th, 1947. So obviously we have 50 stars now. Well, wait a minute. Mr. and Mr. Obama said we have 57 states. Whatever it is, here's the point. Show me in any law that the American flag has a gold fringe. Yeah, you've heard those arguments. They were old tax protest arguments. I know it. Sovereign citizens. Ooh, I hate to hear you in that one. Free men. But I just read it from the... doesn't matter what the kook in the movement says. I just read it to you from the United States Code. Federal laws are codified in the United States Code by title, and then by section, and then by subsection. You got it? All right, now where am I going with this? Tough, people. This is a lot of stuff here to get a hold of. Now, do you remember? Well, let me put it this way. Do you remember the Supreme Court 5-4 ruling in 2010 called Citizens United? Well, let me help you out, people. That's when they said corporations are persons. As such, they have constitutional protections. It's a long history of how we got to that point. But I'm telling you, people, persons is not what you want to be, and we'll get to that in a second, because the United States government is a corporation. All right, where'd I get that from? Let's go right here. I told you it's going to be confusing. I hope you're taking notes or play this video slowly. Title 28, United States Code, Section 3002, definitions. We have to go down to 15. United States means a federal corporation. Now, corporations are persons. Remember that? Well, let's see where else we can figure out a person. Let's go over here to... A person is always an artificial, illegal person. A paper fiction. Legality is not reality, people. Let me get down to... I gotta find it in the Social Security Act. It's just patience, patience, patience. Oh, damn it. Okay, I knew it was down here a while. Oh, interesting. Valentine's Law Dictionary, 1930. Remember we were talking about human being? Definition, monster, a human being by birth, but in some part resembling a lower animal. A monster hath no inheritable blood, and cannot be heir to any land. How cool is that? All right, here we go. Courtesy of Social Security, SSA.gov, history, backslash 1935 Act. All right, on the birth certificate, the legal person name, in all capital letters, is a deceased estate trust, which is why the definition for the term person in the United States Incorporated Social Security Act of 1935 includes trust or estate. Social Security Act 1935 definitions in Section 1101A. When used in this act. 3. The term person means an individual, a trust or estate, a partnership, or a corporation. Now, that's where it gets complicated. You got to look at all those definitions. An individual does not necessarily mean what you think it means. But then we have this Roman law. We always have this Latin shit, you know what I mean? That keeps coming up. And I never can pronounce it correctly. Capitis diminutio maxima, meaning a maximum loss of status. You know, what's your status before the judge? What's your status before Department of Motor Vehicle? Through the use of capitalization. Example, all capitals, John Doe, John Doe. Here's your driver's license, people. Look at the next time you get a Undertale bill or a utility bill. Look at the court documents. If you get a subpoena, if you get a summons, can't make this stuff up, I'm telling you. And it all ties together somehow, even though I can't seem to tie it together for you. Quickly checking my notes. I guess the question shouldn't be the old Capital One. Hey, what's in your wallet? It ought to be, what's on your tombstone? Did you really become part of them? The underworld of the debtors? Did you really? Because you assumed that that American Sign Language of all capitals was really English? Because it's not, people. And there's something that occurs when you mix two different languages on one form. It's called a fraud. Somebody's trying to hide something from you, people. They're trying to hide from you. They're trying to hide the fact from you that you're a goddamn slave. And there are none as hopelessly enslaved as those who think they're free. Free from my religious input into these videos, but free to believe all the Masonic, concealed in plain view religion put before them. So, it's interesting. It's complex, I gotta admit it. I'm trying to simplify for it, but you know, I told you an example back in first grade when you first learned how to print your name and you put it all in caps. Didn't the teacher come by and say, we don't do that? You use a capital first letter and then you use lowercase. Now learn how to make your lowercase A, B, and E, Dave. Yeah, I had trouble even in first grade. All right, so how do I want to end this video? It's all part and parcel to the great delusion, because you would not believe the truth. I've got to fill in these blanks, people. Yes, these could be long videos. In fact, online there are numbers of long videos that spell it out way more clear than I did. But don't tell me I'm too religious. Don't tell me when you're walking around there in your black robes and you're taking pictures of your kids of their mortar boards. What the? And you turn the tassel on one side and then you flip it to the other. What kind of ritualistic dogma are you guys into? You got it. Remember I told you? It's truth in movies and art, fiction in the news. They've got to tell you. The Creator has revealed everything to his servants, the prophets. The dark side must do the same. Just they don't have any prophets. They got to put it in symbols right in front of your face. Building architecture, the significance. You got to keep all these parts in perspective, people. One builds upon the other. Sorry I went on so long, and I know it's tough, and I'm just struggling like a son of a bitch trying to put this video together because we jumped all over the place. The point is, English language is not written in all capital letters, but American Sign Language is. All right, people. I haven't even run my dogs yet. It's 4:03. I got stuff to do. It's Sunday. Should be a nice day. You guys have a good day.